Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, lived a young man named Deepak. Deepak was 25 years old, strong, healthy, and full of big dreams. He often told his friends, "One day, I will become the richest farmer in this village. My fields will shine with golden crops, and people will come to me for advice." Everyone in the village admired Deepak's ambition, but there was one major problem. Deepak was extremely lazy. When the sun rose and other farmers went to work in their fields, Deepak stayed asleep in bed. When the villagers worked under the hot sun, Deepak sat in the shade, talking only about his dreams. When women carried water from the well, he would say, "I'll do it later." He always had big plans, but he never acted on them. He loved imagining success, but hated the hard work required to achieve it. One evening, Deepak's uncle came to visit him. His uncle was an old and wise farmer. He looked at Deepak's empty field. The land was fertile, yet nothing was growing. The uncle asked, "Deepak, my son, why is your land empty? You talk about golden crops, but all I see is dry soil." Deepak laughed and replied, "Uncle, don't worry. I'll start tomorrow. Just wait and watch." The uncle sighed deeply. He had heard this "tomorrow" many times before, so he decided to teach Deepak a lesson. The uncle took out two small pouches from his pocket. Inside were two different kinds of magical seeds. He said, "The first seed is the seed of ambition. If you plant it and water it every day, it will grow into a tree that gives fruit, shade, and wealth. The second seed is the seed of laziness. If you plant it, it will grow very fast, but it will spread wild weeds across your entire field and destroy everything else." Then the uncle said, "Now, Deepak, both seeds are in your hands. The future of your field and your life depends on which one you take care of." Deepak thought, "Of course, I will plant the seed of ambition. I want success." But when morning came, he felt tired and said, "I'll plant it tomorrow." Days passed. Eventually, he planted both seeds, thinking, "I'll take care of them later." Weeks went by. Deepak forgot about the seeds and wasted his time sleeping, gossiping, and dreaming about success. One day, when he finally went to the field, he was shocked. The seed of laziness had grown rapidly. Thick wild weeds covered the entire land. On the other side, the seed of ambition was weak, small, and almost dying, because it had received no water and no care. Deepak's dream was turning into a nightmare. Just then, his uncle returned. Looking at the ruined field, he said, "Deepak, look at your land. This is your life. Ambition is like a small seed. It needs daily care and hard work to survive. But laziness grows on its own. It spreads fast and destroys everything in its path. Your laziness has already stolen your future." Deepak fell to his knees. He touched the dying seed of ambition, and tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he understood. Dreaming alone is not enough. Only action keeps dreams alive. That night, Deepak couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about his wasted time and lost opportunities. He said to himself, "If I don't change now, laziness will control me forever." The next morning before sunrise, Deepak woke up. With his own hands, he began pulling out the wild weeds. It was extremely difficult. His back hurt, his hands bled, but he did not stop. He watered the seed of ambition and cared for it every single day. Slowly, the seed turned into a strong plant, and then into a huge tree that gave him fruit, shade, and wealth. Deepak was completely transformed. The village now knew him as the farmer who fought laziness and won. Soft pause, emotional music. This story is not just about farming. It is about all of our lives. Inside every one of us, there are two seeds: the seed of ambition and the seed of laziness. Ambition grows only when you water it daily with effort, discipline, and action. Laziness grows on its own and destroys your dreams. So if you are ambitious but lazy, remember Deepak's field. Do not wait for tomorrow. Start today. Water your ambition. Pull out the weeds of laziness. Because the longer you wait, the more your dream begins to die. If you like this story, please like it. Share it with your friends and family. And don't